Okay, today's session, I thought we'd have a go at working into some of the continuous line drawings that we've done in the past. Now, you will need some watercolours and a selection of brushes, preferably rounds. This is a round brush, we can see for the obvious reason that the tip's nice and round, and some smaller detail. I've got some flats, some smaller detail brushes. These are just to help with some experimental work we're going to do on the continuous line drawing that we started last session. If you don't have any watercolours at home, you can use food colourings. You'll be able to achieve some interesting effects with those too. Okay, so what we're going to do is, and usually we're going to work into the background space. This is what we call in art and design the negative space or the negative shapes. So these are the areas that are actually created by the gaps of the shape of the object that you're drawing. So this was the sunflower that I did quite weirdly, in 2 seconds last session. And I did a load of those and I talked about rotating your drawings. Now we're going to add some colour and some drippy effects to it. The first thing you'll need to do is get a round brush. It can be quite big like this one, and dip it in some water, and then take some of your colours. Now with your colours, I've worked with sort of shades of one colour. If you have lots of rainbow colours, it can get quite distracting and you don't really see the effects. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by working. Imagine you've got a line running across the top here. I'm going to dab on some water like this, okay, just nice and softly, and then I'm going to lay the colour on top, and I'm just going to allow it to drip down the painting. Now you might say, well, it's actually running into the shape of the drawing, in this case the flower. That's okay if it does that, okay, just let it run, and if it needs a little bit more help you can tap it, okay. And do that a few times. As I say, try and pick shades of one particular colour will work best. Do it a few times with your round and let that run down your paper surface, okay? So it's supposed to be quite soft, quite experimental, and I've also put on my playlist some artists who use this technique. I've even used it myself on the painting that I'm working on in the back there. Okay, so you're just letting that run and flow down the painting. I need to put a bit more water on this, and there we go. Okay, and by using the water, you'll automatically create these shades of your colour anyway. So I've got some lighter tones and some washes. Washes is probably the best word to use. Now, once that's dried off a little bit, you can see on this side, I've tried to mix some other